Hi everyone, this is Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is my first video. I had a request from a friend and reader, Jessica Chung, who wants to know how to get the most out of her Urban Decay Show Pony palette by finding a look that she can take from day to night. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today. I don't actually have the Show Pony palette myself, so I'm going to be using different colors from my collection from all sorts of different palettes to dupe these colors, and I'll let you know as I'm using it how I think they're different. But they're all pretty good, and you do the same in your own collection. Hopefully this video goes well. The camera that I have is not one of those flip with the screen so you can see yourself when you shoot, so I sometimes don't know when my eye is in the frame or if it's in focus. I try and show you the brushes and products, so we're working on it. If this goes well, and if you like it, if you do like it, thumbs up, do favorite it, or do whatever it is YouTubers do to show good things, I don't know. But please do it, and if it goes well, hopefully I'll be making more. So if you'd like to see the look I come up with, please keep watching. Oh, I'll give you a little close-up. So what it is, it's kind of a brown. You start with a neutral smoky-ish eye for the day, and then you smoke it out more with the bright iridescent purple that's in that palette. Kind of zoom in. Okay, that's awkward, but zoom in. And I'll have pictures of these on my blog, the before and the after, and I'll link to that in the bottom bar. So I hope you enjoy. Please keep watching. First, prime your eyes. I'm taking Kat Von D's High Voltage Primer in Skin. Anywho, take that all over the lid. Lid, brow bone. Especially for a day-to-night look, this is going to keep your makeup staying on all day. Can't emphasize primer enough. And there are a ton of good drugstore brands. This is Kat Von D, so it's only sold, it's sold at Sephora, but there are a ton of good drugstore brands. I know Almay has one, NYX has one. You take the lid color from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. It's this color right here. Love this palette. Going to be having a review on my blog coming up soon with a few looks using all the colors. And this is going to replace Toasted from Urban Decay's Show Pony palette. So I'm just going to take this Eco Tools flat brush, focus, pat it in the color, and then just pat that all over the lid. And again, these colors aren't exactly the same. I don't have this palette, so I'm duping them as best I can from pictures I've seen online. But for the neutral day look, you really can use any neutral colors. You know, you need a mid-range brown, bronze kind of color for your lid. Pat that all over. And then I'm going to be taking from the Kat Von D True Love palette, I'm going to be taking the color Peanut. This color right there. See that? And using it as a brow bone highlight. Again, just dab it in using that same flat brush that I used on my lid and putting that on the brow bone. Give you some highlight, really brighten your eyes up. And you can even take that in the inner corner since it's a pretty illuminating color. Right over the brow bone. And then I'm going to take the color Rebecca, also again from the True Love palette. This color, and this is going to be replacing, this is going to be replacing Smog, and you're going to be using it in the crease, and this has chunkier gold glitter than Smog. Is that focusing? Chunkier gold glitter than Smog. So it's definitely different in that aspect, but close enough. You really just want a darker brown. Not too dark though, not too dramatic. And I'm using an eye crease brush from e.l.f. to do this, and I'm just dabbing it in that brown and creating a crease. Nothing too dramatic since this is still a daytime look. I'm just creating a crease for myself, stopping about halfway into my eye, right above your pupil. Stopping and then bringing it a little bit under. Again, not too dramatic. This is a daytime look. Bring it a little bit in and into the crease. And then I'm taking an e.l.f. Studio, the Ankle Contour brush from e.l.f. Love this brush. Love, love. And I'm using that to just blend it out. Make sure there are no harsh lines, keeping it very nice and subtle for the daytime, blending it out. So you have a nice, slightly smoky look for the daytime. And then to finish off the look, I'm going to take this Clinique Kohl Shaper for Eyes in, what is it, in Black Coffee. Again, not a black, nothing dramatic. I'm going to line my waterline. Some of you might not want to do this for the daytime. You might find it too dramatic, but I love a good line on the waterline, you know? It's for every occasion for me. So just do that. And then use mascara. I'm using the Maybelline XXL Pro Volume. Pink, love it. I realize I'm saying I love everything. I wouldn't be using it if I didn't, so I should stop saying it because I just assumed. So that's your daytime look. Just a basic, kind of smoky, you know, nothing too dramatic, very basic and very versatile. You can do so many things with this when you take it to a night look. So it's a nice kind of neutral palette, I suppose, for your night look. You just got off work, about to go out to drinks with a girl, go out to the club, do whatever it is you working people do after work, and you're wanting to amp up your look. So you're gonna take this neutral eye and just add a pop of color. One color is all you need, and from the Comfort Zone palette, from the Show Pony palette, what you're gonna be taking is Flash. Flash from the Urban Decay Show Pony palette, and instead, because I don't have the Show Pony palette, I'm going to be using Babe from Kat Von D's True Love palette. It's just an iridescent purple shadow with blue, kind of blue undertones. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be using an angled EcoTools brush to do this. That's all you need. You need one shadow and one brush. That's it. And you're just going to dab it in there. For those of you with the Urban Decay palette, dab it in Flash. Tap off the excess. Although you are wanting this to be a pretty bold look. You don't want fallout because that's just a hassle, but you do want it to be pretty bold. So, and I'm just taking it right along the upper lash line. And you can smudge it out since this is a more dramatic look. Make it nice and smudgy. Smudge. And do it, oh, you can't see that, draw it under the lash line. And to get a more intense color, one tip is to wet your brush. Use water, use MAC Fix Plus, use e.l.f. Set, Mist and Set, use anything. You just use anything, make it kind of intensify the color. Although I'm not sure if the Urban Decay Show Pony palette colors are supposed to be used wet or dry, but I do it anyway. So that up on the upper lash line. And then if you're looking to have a good time, you could even flick it out. It's, you know, no need to be precise or anything. It's a messy, nighttime, smudgy look. You're probably going to be in the dark, having cocktails, dancing, doing whatever it is you hipsters do after work. And so a little smudge never hurt anyone, right? Right. Do that. Then, to intensify the look more, I like to use black liner on my waterline at night. You know, it really makes it a more sultry, smoky look. And so I don't have a black liner, but I do have a gray charcoal liner, and this is Estee Lauder's Automatic Eye Pencil Duo. Bing. And just run that right along the waterline. And don't forget, most important step, to reapply your mascara. You might have a little fallout from that color you just applied, especially if you're looking for a really intense look, and so your lashes might get a little powdery and it'll dull the effect, dull the intensity they have. So just, you know, do another coat. Okay, so once you've applied your mascara, that's it. That's the final look. You have gone from day to night. This is kind of the look. Like I said before, I'll have pictures of this on my blog, and that'll be hopefully a little more true to color. So that's the finished look. Let me know if you guys like it. Leave a comment, like it, do whatever. Let me know what you want me to change. Like I said, I'm still figuring some things out, like the focus and the color, and I can't really see myself as I'm doing this, so it's a little hard. But hopefully we'll get it all figured out, and maybe you'll see a few more videos from me. But in the meantime, check the blog, keep viewing and all that stuff. And until then, bye.